There we go. Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Toker. So tonight we have got something delish for all you retro gamers out there. Look at this. This is just the first box. All right, we got a couple of boxes to go through here, guys. So I came across a really good deal on Atari stuff about 3 or 4 weeks ago, right? And one of my best friends growing up, he goes by Helliant in the chat, but we've always like been gamer bros, I guess you could say, right? Like just hanging out, playing games and stuff. And now that we're adults and we got money, it's like we can give each other gifts. It's awesome. So a few weeks back, he gave me a Wii U, right? And then, I did my things to it and, got it all rootkitted and whatever. And, now I got this Atari stuff, and we're going to go through, we're going to test games, we're going to see which ones work, we're going to see how they look on the old school shit here. I mean, I got everything. I got the CX 300 joystick, I think this is, and, yeah. So let's go ahead and get this show on the road then. All right, so I guess first up, Asteroids. And I got so many copies of Asteroids, man. I shit you not. I got... So what happened was this cat, he thought he was going to get into reselling shit, and he just decided he didn't want to do that. Look at all these. Look at all these. So I'm going to pick the best ones here. The best labels, I should say. This one looks pretty good. What about this guy? A little dirty, but the label's on there nice. Oh, this one's hella clean. Yeah, this one's as nice as this one. And the rest of these, I'll let them go for like a couple bucks, whatever. I don't give a shit. Yeah, I don't do gaming to get rich, right? Ooh, man, that audio level is clippery dippery. All right. Oh, it's still loud. Wow. Yeah. So the source is clipping is what's happening here. So where's QMix at? Yeah. Yeah. I think because I'm sitting so close to the mic tonight, that's making a big difference too. All right, let's make sure we get all the bits going there. And then I'm going to have to control my voice a bit because I may be getting a little bit loud. But I can't help myself. I'm excited, right? Like, I'm hella excited. There we go. That should be good. I'm just hella excited. I got all these fucking asteroids and... So let me see. Is this one better than this one? They're about the same. All right. First up, asteroids. Let's see if this one's working. Hey. So unfortunately, RF output on the Atari sucks ass. This is what we had back in the day. I'll see if I can adjust the camera a bit. Just so we can see it a little bit better, right? Hey, what's up? I ain't your buddy pal. Yeah, I'm gonna adjust this camera a bit, dude, because this shit looks buku, right? Oh shit, I can hear myself. Wait, where's that? That's got to be coming from. Hello? God, where is that coming from? All right, is that it? Okay. Okay, I think I nailed it. I heard myself echoing back. Wait, do I still hear myself? Yeah, I'm still fucking there somewhere. Hold on. Oh, there it is. It's Facebook. It's Facebook. God damn it, Facebook. Stop that shit. All right, here we go. All right, so we're gonna test this one out. See how this guy works. So I ain't your buddy pal. You remember the 2600, man? Is that in your time? Yeah, that is just super bright. We're going to turn the brightness way down on that. Let's see, settings, cameras. This where I want to go. Yeah. All right, let's turn that brightness down to like a 15. We're gonna shoot it down 10 points. See how that does. All right, that's better. I think we can go lower though. Let's do a 10. A little better, I guess. I guess I could still go even lower here. Is there anything else I can fuck with on the camera? Let's see. Off. Let's shoot this all the way down to 1. See how that does. Okay, that's the best we could do. All right. So asteroids. Let's see what's going on with asteroids here. Do we have to hit reset? Yep, that's what we gotta do. I'm gonna turn that Winamp down and that other music up. See which one's volume. There it is. Yeah, buddy. You know, I almost wish I had a second mic plugged in right now, but I would have to dig through a bunch of shit, and I don't want to do all that. All right, so this cart works. One for me. This looks like one for Helliant. Yeah, my boy and I, we've been fucking gaming since forever, dude. So it's kind of like... That's the only part I don't like is when I, I think I'm just gonna turn off the TV whenever I turn off the 2600. I think that's gonna be the way to do this. All right, so there's 2 working copies of Asteroids, one for me, one for him. Next up, we got 2 copies of Casino. That's it. Just 2. But let's see how this does. So, I don't even know how to fucking... Oh. What are we doing here? Is this blackjack? Stay. I got no idea what the fuck's going on. You know, I'm gonna fuck with the video here too, man. This shit's so bright. It's still fucking bright, even though I got... Let me fuck with the gamma. How about that? What if I set the gamma to auto? Yeah, that's auto. Brightness. Let's do... Oh, that's camera 7. 3, 2, here we go. Manual brightness. We're going to do this manual. And let's hit save with that on manual. Oh, okay. That's perfect. Yeah, I had it on auto before and it was just too fucking bright. Now I can turn the level up. Brightness, camera 2, brightness. Here we go. Let's set that to a 20. There we go. That's a little better. We can actually see what's going on the screen now. So, all right. So, ace and a 5. Ace and a 5. What did I do here? See, I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm like moving the joystick and it's fucking doing something. So that one works. This one appears to be working. Let's set this a little bit higher. Let's do 25 on that. There we go. That's cool. All right. So I think I got to hit reset up here. I don't know. I don't know how to... Oh, 1,000, 2,000. Oh, that's my bet. Yeah, I don't fucking know. All I know is we got 2 working copies of this game. So we can take these 2, we can chuck them in the extras pile. Now, here's something interesting. I've got hella copies of Defender. Look, I have this many copies of Defender. But what's interesting is I got this red label one, right? The rest of them are blue. So this is definitely going in the Rob pile right here, right? That's the Rob pile. But let's see. Let's find a nice one for old Helliant. See what we have here. We got this one, pretty good. This one's pretty good. This one's pretty good. This one's a little bubbly and dirty, and so this kind of stuff I look for, right? Like, see how it's kind of peeling there, and then that's a little bubbly, little water damage. So we'll put that one aside. We're looking for like crisp, right? Like, see, this one's a little wavy. I don't know if the camera's picking that up or not, but that's like a little waterlogged. So, and then you can see here too, like that. It looks almost red, right? Where the label got fucked up. So there's a lot of these in here. I guess they just had moisture damage, or maybe the glue took a shit. I mean, who knows? Anyways, I would say the best two. This one is good, and this one looks pretty good. Yeah. Rest of these will fucking. We'll see in a second here. First, I want to test the red label one. I'm going to move these windows around a little bit. There we go. All right, let's see here. So this is the red label going in. Let's see what this guy looks like. I've never seen a red label 2600 Defender. That's kind of surprising to me, right? And apparently the red label don't work. Oh no, it works. Okay, it took a second. Alright, so we know red label works. Red label's going to go in my collection. Alright, blue label works. I'm going to see if I find a better blue label than that one. Oh, see, this one's missing the end label even. Or it fell off. Here it is. It fell off. No. Definitely not. This one's got a little damage on it. I guess if I had to pick one, no, that one's not going back. You know, this one could almost be good if I could fix that fucking label. Alright, let's see if this one works. Alright, that one works. Okay. So I will give him this one. You know, I'm going to start putting the Jimmy pile down here. All right, rest of these. Rest of these go in this box. There we go. All right, next up. We got 3 air sea battles here. We got a red, kind of an orangish red, and then an orange, and then an orangish red. So I'm going to take the rare one for myself. Just test these out real quick. I think this is actually a pretty cool game. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. I thought it was this game. Okay, these are working. Working. Into the Helliant pile. All right, what we got here? Demons to Diamonds. You know, I always wanted this game as a kid. All right, so we got 3 here. This one, I'm just immediately gonna fucking throw in there. That one I'm not giving to my friend. He's right here. This one, you know, both of these have some water damage labels. I think this one's worse. I'm gonna keep a nice one for myself because that's just how I roll. Okay, so this one's definitely working. This might be a paddle game. Now, paddle games were cool. They used one of these guys here, right? So kind of like the original Pong. Now, of course, I have got off screen here all this fucking crazy mess of cable and just shit, man. How the fuck am I going to untangle all this shit? Well, yeah, I'm always reminded of the tail. I think it's called the Gordian knot, right? I think the tail went... Oh, here we go. These two are all right together. Ah. Cool. These are paddles? Okay. I think it was Caesar or somebody was traveling around and... he's traveling all the lands, you know, kind of learning how to be emperor or whatever. And he comes across this, you know, there's this temple, right? And the temple, you know, they have this thing called the Gordian knot. And, you know, like this is supposed to be the knot that nobody can ever untangle. And people came and tried and failed for thousands of years to untangle this knot. So finally one day, fucking Caesar rolls through. He's there. That ain't working. That ain't working. Maybe it's got to be plugged in one. Nope, still not getting nothing. Could it be this pair sucks? Could it be this pair's not plugged in? Oh, man. I entertain myself. You know, I don't have to test the panel out. Well, I do, but, you know, it's just... Alright. I do and I don't. Alright, let's see. Nothing. Nothing. Alright, let's swap these. You will go in here. Ah, motherfucker, come here. Ah. You will go in here. You know, gaming these days is so fucking easy. Wireless controllers. Oh, it moved. It moved. It moved. So I must have... There we go. All right, let's see how this shit plays. Yeah. Oh, shit, I got him. Oh, motherfucker. Okay, so anyways, we know that works. That's going to go in my pile. That's going to go in Helliant's pile. All right, Demon to Diamonds. Up next. We got two different versions of basketball. We got this silver label one. Right, so it's got kind of a silver outline on the label, and then we got these other ones that are cheaper. I'm pretty sure the silver label ones are going to be the newer ones. Did I throw that Demons to Diamonds? Let's throw it down here. I think I did. Son of a bitch. You know what? I'll just dig it out later. That's what I'll do. I will dig it out later. Alright. So let's see here. We got this basketball. So of these orange ones, these are all pretty much the same. That looks like it's working. That's working. Oh no, these are a little different. Working. So, you know, I thought these were like the same, but I guess they're not. They're slight variants with them. So we have I don't know if it's just faded or what, but we got the top one, which is like a straight orange, and then the other two, which are a little more yellow. And I don't know. So I'm going to keep these. I'm going to give Helliant this one. Combat. We got a lot of combat here. A lot to unpack here. So, silver label. So I wonder, made in Taiwan. So I think the ones made in Taiwan are older. So okay, there's gonna be some that were made in Sunnyvale, some that were made in Taiwan, and then there's gonna be new ones. So, like this one here, this is a new one. Doesn't have the yellow label on it. The ones that are really old have a number, right? In fact, I should have pulled this one out earlier for myself. This is Air Sea Battle, has a number. So this is OG. This is this is as original as it gets. So any of the ones that I guess say CX 26 whatever, that's going to be near to original release. So I'm going to keep these two. Well, I'm going to make sure that this works first. And then if I got an extra numbered one, I will give one to Helliant. But I don't see many numbered ones in there. Like I got like one or two numbered ones. That's it. You know what? I'm gonna put some music back on because fucking this is getting hella boring without music. Need my tunes. So this one is actually not even working, but I'm keeping it anyways because it's numbered. So I'm going to find one that was not made in Taiwan and not one of the new ones because I want them to have good stuff. You know what? They're all made in Taiwan. So I'm going to keep myself that copy. And then let's see. Not working. It's almost expected that the combats are not going to work because of their age. That's cool. Camera picking that up. So these might just have dirty contacts. Considering not one of these works, I'll just give them any old one. So I'm going to keep a numbered, a Taiwan, and a keep a number to Taiwan and a OG. All right. Barnstorming. Now I only got one copy of this, so this is mine. Let's pop this in. This is an Activision game. Oh, okay. So I got all different copies of Defender then. So that's why this one's orange. This one's orange because it was published through Sears, which is interesting because this one, the blue one was published through Atari. The orange one was published through Sears. It's fucking awesome. All right, let's check out Barnstorming here. This Activision. I probably need to plug that joystick back in. Let's see if I can squeak by just... Keep the joystick in port 2 there. Nah, I want the joystick in the other one. So Activision, interesting history there. So before Activision, game developers weren't really known, and they weren't really allowed to own their shit either. But Activision started the whole programmer rockstar culture, right? All right, that's cool. So we know that works. So that goes into my collection. Static. So some TVs will actually mute on static. Not this one. Okay, we got another Demons Diamonds here. I'll just chuck this one in my collection. I think I chucked another one down there. Another casino that can get chucked down there. A lot of Berserk. So it looks like the best ones are near the top. The second one here has a fold on the label. We're not going to give Helliant that one. We'll probably give him this one here, third one down. We'll just test these guys out. Berserk's a great game, man. I used to play the shit out of this game in the arcades back in the day. Whoa! But I won't be playing the shit out of this one. There we go. Alright, well, I'm not playing that no more. Man, one of these... Yeah, it's almost like a beat generator, right? Alright, I'm going to give them this one. Even though it's fucked up, obviously. Maybe some cleaning will fix it. I don't know. Okay, 3 varieties of Breakout. This is definitely a paddle game, but I'm not going through the whole dance with the paddle right now. You know, I swear. That looks kind of cool. Almost looks like an old school TV or movie or something. Alright, I'm going to give them this one. I'm sure this newer one works. Let's see. Nope, that don't work either. Alright. What we got here? Bowling. 2 bowlings. You got to see my desk. I got so many Sony remotes. It's fucking ridiculous. Yeah, these are about the same. Now this is unbelievable, but I only have 1 copy. 1 copy of E.T. the Extraterrestrial. Sorry, Helliant. I only got one copy of this. This is mine, dude. Only got one copy of Carnival. That's working. One copy of Bridge. God, this is an ugly ass copy. What's crazy is so much of this stuff is water damage. Well, that one's kind of fucked. That one's even more knackered. There we go. All right. So this copy of Centipede's working. This one, he's going to have to clean it or something. Now, oh man, I gotta take a break. I'll be right back. Ooh. Old man problems. Yeah? How far did he make it? Yeah, did they get along good? Did he poop? Yeah, you have to dry the solid poops. It's not like powder.
Well, we're not really doing an extra, so. Here, she said let you go. Let's go. You have to walk. Sorry.
Man. These motherfuckers. Okay, I'm back, guys. Sorry about that. I had a turtle head poking out. Alright. So yeah, we're about halfway through this box. Now we got Chopper Command. So this copy, the label's nice and flat, the way it should be. This one, you can see it's got some water damage. It's got a little mold on it too. This one's got a little mold on it. So none of these are in what I'd call pristine condition. The end label on all of these, I think, is kind of peeling off a bit. Yeah. But you never know. They may work. Let's find out. Hey, I remember this game too. This game was fun. It was like Defender, but you protect your you got to protect your convoy down there. All right, so cool. That one works. I think I'll keep this one for myself. Because the adhesion is good on this one. I that one's good. Okay. So these other two are going to go into there. This one really does have the best label. It needs to be cleaned. This one can go to Helliant. Let me ask you guys something. Are you ready for some football? Huh? This one is fucking chewed to hell, so forget about it. That leaves this one. This one is super clean. It could use some dusting on the top side. And of these two that are left, this one is less faded than this one. Nobody likes sports games. I think this one can be saved. Same issue, same age. I think this one could be saved too. Goes in Helliant's pile, and then goes into whatever pile. Oh, no way. No way. This actually came very late in the life of the 2600. We got Miss Pac-Man. We got 2 of them. See how they work. Alright, so that one's got issues. Probably just needs to be cleaned. This one too. Alright, well, I'll give this one to Helliant. That one we're both washed on. One copy of Moon Patrol. Hey, and it works. God, that looks... You know, that really reminds me of a Parker Brothers game, which is 007, Moonraker, I think. So yeah, unfortunately only one copy of this. Outlaw. We got 3 copies of Outlaw. This one, the label has something weird on it. That one's fine. That one's fine. Missile Command. How many copies of Missile Command do I need? Alright, this one's nice quality. Dirty, nice. That one's pristine. Okay, that one's good. That one's good. All right. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 extra missile commands going. All right. Freeway, only 2 copies. One has a peeling label that's faded, and the other label is nice. It's so funny because the same game will have the same issue. Golf, we got 3 copies. Sears Telegames. And then both of these, they're not OG, but they don't look like they were made in Taiwan either. Okay, this one works after a few tries. Alright, we'll give that one to Helliant. All right, we got several copies of Space War here. Let's try and figure out what these variants are. You know, I just love the fucking covers on these things, right? I mean, when you're a kid in the 70s and the 80s and you look at those color covers, it would just spark so much imagination. So I'm sorry, I gotta put on the old man glasses here. 78, 78. So these are pretty much all the same. This one's my nicest copy here. One is a red label, which is strange. So I'll keep one of the yellow labels and the red label. Ah. All right, cool. That's working. Okay, working Space War. Fortunately, Space War is a 2-player only game. There's a lot of games like that. Sorry. Hey, son. Yeah, how was Beatrice on her walk? Oh, okay. Alright, now we got Night Driver. And we got a yellow label here. Another yellow label here. Another yellow label. And then a white label. But I think the white label, it's just a lot of water damage on this one. So I have almost no hope with that one working at all. No hope whatsoever. I don't even know if Helliant knows that, you know, I'm streaming this. I feel like I should tell him. I feel like I should tell him right now. Yeah, I just mentioned Helliant right now. Let's see if he gets in here. I mean, I already told him I was going to be, you know, getting some games for him. I think I told him the other night on the stream. He's got a hella nice CRT, by the way. I fucking stoked him out. You ever give somebody something and, I mean, you're happy you gave it to them, but then you're kind of like, oh man, I missed that thing. Okay, this one's working. Yeah, this one probably just needs cleaning. So, yeah, I gave him a Panasonic Tau, 27-inch, which to me is one of the nicest CRTs I've ever seen in my life. It's so nice. What's going on, son?
What up, YouTube?
All right. Careful, because I got a lot of crap going on around here. All right, so we got... Next up to bat, we got home run. Yay! So, let's see here. So we got kind of an OGCX. We got, this was like after 77. This would probably be, do they have a date on there? I would have to put on my readers to see that. That is fucking tiny. 78, yeah. I don't know which one came first, to be honest. But let's go ahead and see if these are working. Alright, so that one's working. That can go in my pile. That one's working. That can go in my pile. This one's a little faded. I'm going to try this one out. Yeah, this one looks better. And that's working. That goes in Helliant's pile. All right. And then this goes here. And then let's see what we got now. Now we got a Raiders of the Lost Ark here. I think I have a Raiders over there. Let me run over there real quick. Hang on. I'll be right back, guys. I'm just gonna walk across the room and walk right back. I do have 2 copies of Raiders of the Lost Ark, guys. Alright. Although I think only one of these is working. Oh, that's working. Alright, that one's working too. That one's working. Nice. All right. So I'm really at a point here where I need to start bagging stuff up because I've got a huge fucking pile of cartridges on my desk here, and I got an equally huge pile down on the floor here. You know what? They're not piling up to the camera yet. Hey, let me show you something cool. So remember how I was saying I have Sony remotes up the wazoo, right? Like I got this one, I got this one, I got this Sony remote, and this Sony remote. Right, I got this one, and then I got this weird one here. I got so many Sony remotes, but this one is interesting. This comes from the first TV to feature S-video input on it. I can't remember the model number. It's in parts out in the garage. I had to replace the tube on it, and that's like pain in the ass. But here's the interesting thing. You flip this up, and behind me back there is a high 8 video recorder, camcorder, and this will control a TV and a camcorder. So I don't know, just kind of cool, I guess. All right. You know, let's just keep going. Fuck it. Even if I'm getting buried under a bunch of crap here, let's just keep going. Paku Manu. Now this is a game that pissed a lot of people off back in the day. Because people thought the 2600 could actually do what a Namco arcade board could do, and it couldn't. Later on, people would make better versions of Pac-Man, but yeah, what can you say? Paku Manu, not Wako. Why? Yakamashi! Oh, denial! Ah. So it's looking like all these Pac-Mans are fucked. All right. Yeah, these are all pretty fucked. So.
Just like that. We're now live on Base Drive and on Twitch.
All right, so we got 3 copies of Indy 500, or 4 copies. One of these, oh, that's the difference. Okay. So we got, so we got 1 old school, and we got 3 new schools. So let's try the old school here. Okay, so that one's working. I'll take that. We'll take that. Helliant will take that. The other one goes in the eBay box. Gunslinger. Sears Telegames. Hey, that's Outlaw, but they called it Gunslinger. All right, well that's a unique one, so that one stays with me. Mega Force. Oh wow! Look at that. Oh, this is really Mega Force, the movie. You got flying motorcycles. This may be one of the earliest examples of a movie tie-in. 20th Century Fox. Now, Night Driver, I'm pretty sure we already divvied those up. I mean, I'll go back through afterwards, maybe in a couple days, see what's going on. Phoenix. All right, this one's going to need some love, obviously. Mega Mania.
Happy Independence Day, or as I like to call it, Happy Tournament Day.
Fortunately, I only got one of these. So this will go in the me pile. Space War. Now, I got two games here, right? One is called Maze Craze, published by Atari. The other one is called Maze, published by Sears, right? I think these are the same game. I think they are the same game, but let's find out. So first up, we got Maze, published by Atari. Or Maze Craze, I should say. And it doesn't work. Alright. Huh. It's like you got two dildos driving around the screen. Alright. Hey, I got another Phoenix here. Let's see if this one works. No, it's just terrible as the other one, but we'll give that one to Jim. Alright, we got a ton of Star Raiders. Star Raiders was a really cool game. Unfortunately, we're missing a second controller for it that's almost required to play this game. Alright, so everybody gets a good working copy, nice labels. Now what is this? This is Spectravision Planet Patrol. It's not working. Very, very unique looking cartridge though. Very unique. I only got one of them. Okay, I got several video pinballs here. What's interesting about these is, look, you have one in the font is lowercase, right? The other one, the font is capital. So I don't know what the difference is between these two. Other than that, let me see if there's a copyright date or something like that on there. As far as functionality, these two are practically the same. Either of them actually work. 81. Okay, so I believe the one in all caps is later. And the reason why I believe this one is later is because the earlier one says program contents copyright Atari Incorporated 1981, right? And that's all it says. This one says label, program, and audiovisual copyright Atari 1981 Inc. So these are like two different versions. Either one works. Go ahead and hang on to both of those. Sorry, Helliant. I get one copy of every revision. All right, let's see. We got Super Breakouts. So we got three different versions, or two different versions of Super Breakout here. see what we got going on here. We got label program audio visual, label program audio visual. So these are all practically the same, except I think one's more faded. This guy is more faded. Maybe it sat out in the sun. These other two, though, these things really needed cleaning. Helliant, if you happen to be watching, buddy, when I give this to you, that's the first thing you're going to have to do. So that one's not working. This one's about the same. What you're going to want to do is get some Brasso, right? Get some Brasso or Barkeep's Friend. That's what I got. And put some on a Q-tip and just, do the pins. Now, we are coming to the end of this box. We got 2 surround variants here. I'm not going to test them. I'm just going to keep them. What is this? Volleyball. I can't believe there's only 2 copies of Space Invaders. Back in the day, this was a game that actually sold the 2600. Kids would play this shit for hours, man. Alright, let's turn that back on. Hey, and it works too. Star Master. This one looks crazy. Oh. Wait, is this a different version of... Yeah, it is. Okay. Video Olympics. Oh. Well. Okay, I think that does it for this box. So now I gotta take everything that's on my desk here. There's everything left in here. This all looks like it's all uniques or onesies. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill this box back up. So it's really cool going through all this physical media at a time you have Sony saying that they're going to get rid of it, right? Like Sony made the announcement the other day, we're not going to have physical games anymore. And that pissed a lot of people off. Now, younger generations may not understand the importance of physical media. But if I buy something, in my mind, it's mine, right? This right here, this is mine forever. That's how it works. Somewhere along the way, we started letting companies like redo the deal, right? It's kind of like Star Wars, where like Darth Vader is saying, "Pray I don't alter the deal any farther," right? I mean. But yeah, we've really let companies dictate to us, the consumer, that this is how it's going to be. And you know what, Sony? I will go back to collecting a library of games. I don't need the fucking latest graphics, and quite honestly, I'll just fucking pirate shit. It doesn't matter to me. You can go shit in a hat. You can go shit in your hat. Man, these are gonna look so cool. I work very slowly. That's what happens when you get old. If I was in my 20s, I'd have this whole room tore up, redone. But instead, I have to work very, very slowly.
This one right here is drum sound and bass line.
I think my heart's going out. Yeah, whatever. You only put on this earth for a while, and make the best of it while you're here. That right there. That right there was probably the hardest lesson I had to learn in my 53 years on Earth is you just got to make the best of what you're given. I guess in a lot of ways, like, I think I have more than most other people do. And I'm not saying that as a brag, right? I'm saying that as I think sometimes I don't realize how much less other people have. I don't think about it. It doesn't register with me. Um, Cause I just noticed there's like hella unhappy people out there. But you can't weigh down your own life trying to fix their problems. You know, like when you're young, you get all this energy to take up causes and take up fights and this and that. And the older you get, the more emotionally draining it becomes. Okay, so that does it for that. Now we got a whole nother box we got to go through. A whole nother box. We've been at this over 2 hours. For fuck's sake. And some of these we've already seen. Now, of course, complete in box is complete in box. These will be birthday presents, right? Yeah, these complete in boxes. These will all be birthday presents or Christmas presents. Wait, do I got two? Let me see. Let me see what CIBs I got here. I got 2 combat, so I can kick them down to combat. I think this is just an empty box. Yeah, this is just an empty box. But is it complete? It looks pretty complete. Okay, so I will give him a box. I will give him a combat box. He can fill it himself. And you know what? I'm going to stop for tonight. I may start over again off camera. I hate to do that. I didn't realize in this box I had some of the same stuff I had in the other box, right? So there is a lot going on here, a lot more than I even. See, like some of these are these really 2600? They almost look like in television, but they fit right in there. Oh my God, we got this big chunky. Oh, Elise, are you gonna show off the big chunky boy? All right, you stand right there. I'll point the camera at you. Hang on. Hang on. There we go. Look at this big chunky corgi that we are watching for the next 3 weeks. Look at the size of him. Like here's my hand on his butt. I mean,
He's shaking it.
good Lord.
Okay, let me put this baby down.
He's 60 pounds. That dog is 60 pounds. Can you believe it?
You can power lift him.
You can. You can build muscle with him. Yeah, so he's a sweet boy. Well, this one... Yeah, I'm just going to have to call this a night because I really, so here's the thing, guys, like, I know I have more duplicates than I thought I had at first, right? And that kind of fucks me up. So, one of the nice things about ChatGPT, and I know people are going to be like, oh no, he's talking about AI. One of the nice things about ChatGPT is I can take a photo of these cartridges and tell it, okay, I want to make 2 piles. All the uniques I want in one pile, and all the extras I want in the other pile. And then and everybody gets 1 of each, right? Like I can set out the rules I set out tonight. And ChatGPT, just by looking at an image, can figure out what's what, and then give me instructions on how to sort shit out. I won't be testing every single cart, but man, at this point, I'm fucking tired, man. It's like 9:30 at night, and it's hot, and I just want an ice cream. So anyways, that's going to be it for tonight's stream. I'm going to take a look at this stuff and try and figure out tomorrow, I guess. I mean, I really hate to start from the beginning again, but I don't know what else to do, man. I mean, there's just so much here. It's insane. All right, guys. So... Happy 4th of July. I will see you again next stream. Good night.